using my father's house for mammon, to make a profit. Bottom line, the land don't belong to you. The people don't belong to the government. This is all kings, queens, rabbis, bishops, popes, egos, all this that have control of our world. And we have a chance to change it. Instead of using the armies and things like that, parents need to take back control of their children and teach them the morals. You respect your mother, you respect your father. This is all part of the laws in Gilgamesh. It's part of Moses' moral laws. It's the law of the land. It's the law of the human race. Morality. I just don't understand. This is my Bible. It's an ordinary book. Can you read it? Can you tell what it says? Can you read it? You can only read this book if you have a heart. It's full. It's my Bible. It's from the heart. See how white it is? It's pure. Wow. Cause no harm. I wonder why the Quran doesn't say that. Or the King James Bible. If they do say it, they're not telling us. You know what I mean? Did you see it in there? Did you read between the lines and try to make sense out of it all? All the thickness of those books and everything, and all the libraries and this and that around the world, from the prophets and all the educators and the philosophers and this and that tried to translate language that they couldn't even read or write or understand. It had all been forgotten. And it was forgotten because it was written in stone by man. It wasn't taught from the mother to the child. Compassion, love, kindness, respect for your fellow man, your neighbor, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your grandmother, your neighbor. There's only one law. The Moses, all the writings in Leviticus and this and that. It boils down to one thing: cause no harm. And Islam is murdering people, saying that God is forcing you to love Him. The Christians are trying to scare people to death. God's going to send you to hell or this and that. You know what I mean? You make your own hell. If you live in these kind of societies, you run with these people, you do this and do that, you created your own hell. You created your own hell. If you follow the natural order and you stay in line with it and everything like that, you live in peace because you're not being involved. You know what I'm saying? But today's society, that 144,000 angels are you parents. You expected mothers, the mothers that were, the ones that will be, and it's up to you to change our world. If you want to change, that's what you're going to have to do, because the governments and religion have got everybody against each other. They got everybody in check. You owe them money. You can't work unless they tell you you can. They take half of what you make in the first place and things like that. And they don't care whether you live or die. You know what I mean? You're a statistic in the government goals. And you're casualties. You know, you're casualties for success and prosperity for the rich man. Uh, Donald Trump, he's up front. Him and Hillary. They're multi-millionaires. And they ain't got the common sense your mother has. You know what I mean? Anybody can run a house. They can't. They can't run a house. They have people do it for them. And they stand on stage and tell you about how they're going to do this and do that. You know, they talk about talking about the issues. Well, listen to them. They don't talk about the issues. They talk about each other. They slander each other. They put each other down. They say you can't do the job. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's a back and forth argument between egos. And all we get to do is sit there and listen to them say, you're not talking about the issues. You're worried about me. You're worried about what I covered up in my emails. You're worried about my business practices. You're worried about this. You're worried about that. I'm calling you names. You're calling me names. That's not discussing the issues. Half the people that watch politics don't even have to understand what these people are saying because they're not really saying nothing in their scripts. They got the prompt up there. They've had their things written for them. And they're sitting there reading it from 50 feet on film to tell you what it is, what they figured out. You know what I mean? And it's things that you know already, except for they're not saying anything about it. They're not saying anything about it. The Vietnam vets, my God, them guys come back from that war. They spend half their lives. Never got their benefits, never got compensated for their injuries, never got anything. Their families never got anything. The Korean War people, they never got anything for years. The First War, the Second War, all these people, they put their lives on the line because the government said, hey, these people are trying to hurt you. And my father's 86 years old, and he spent his 8 years in the military in Korea. And my brother, he spent 8 years in Vietnam and things like that. And it's only been just recently, at 86 years old, the government finally compensated my father for being in the war. Or conflict, whatever you want to call it. It's a Korean conflict. Wasn't a real big war, but it was significant. It was significant. And he was broke up, disabled. Old man, still had to work every day. He didn't have no help from them people. They put him in the war. They messed him up. Mentally, physically. And now he's too old to even worry about having it. And I feel for all you soldiers out there that put your lives on the line for me and mine. Because I know it was all in vain. We didn't have no business getting involved in the Vietnam War. If something goes on over in Iraq and the Muslims are killing each other over there, okay, why can't the Arab nations, United Arabics or whatever it is, take care of that business? The United States takes our money, our tax money, the money we need to run our home, and we take billions of dollars over there and fight a fight for them, and they have no respect for us at all. They got our money, they got our equipment we left behind, and they'll use that equipment against us for damn sure. But where's the morality in that? It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Japan dropped them bombs on Pearl Harbor. They killed, what, 1,500 people? And we had stole that scientist from over there in Germany and brought him here, and he got together and they built that atom bomb, and they took it over there and dropped it on Hiroshima, or 2 cities over there, and killed millions of people.